Hi, my loves. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I hope you are having a beautiful and an amazing day. This is a timeless reading for the collective. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Information to book a personal reading can be found below in the description box. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Knight of Swords. Underneath it is the Justice card in the reverse, the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Release card, Queen of Cups in the reverse. Three of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Four of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like this is totally showing like the energy that I just picked up in the reading that I literally just finished recording. A lot of you right now, I feel like this Knight of Swords, Justice, Two of Pentacles, you have a person in your energy, okay? Some of you, there is a serious like soul tie or a contract or something like that that has been broken, which is why the Justice card is here in the reverse. And this is a deck I haven't used in several weeks. This Knight of Swords, though, I feel is someone who has been very determined to try to regain some type of access or to like re-enter your life or something like that. But the Two of Pentacles is here. This is someone who maybe they're lacking in stability, or you would have to, I don't know. I'm hearing share this person. So some of you, this is someone, they juggled you. They had you in a third party situation, or that's what they were hoping to. And a third party doesn't mean that it was another romantic partner of theirs, but I just feel like someone who could not make a decision to come towards you to really offer you what you truly are deserving of. They now are stressed out because they're reflecting on the fact that they never decided to pursue you. And a lot of you now with this Queen of Cups in the reverse, this is someone I feel where you're no longer involved with this person because maybe when you met them, you could have been the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Now, to be honest, the Queen of Cups in the reverse could be a bit of a drama person, you know, drama feel. Could definitely be someone who has insecurities, could be someone who overgives, overcompensates, people pleases, all the things. You have here the Three of Pentacles. I feel this energy has been coming up a lot lately where someone is closely monitoring you. I really do feel like this could be an ex. This person is trying to see what are you working on. They are very curious about what are your options right now. What are your plans right now? Because they actually would like to quickly come in if they could to perhaps try to stall whatever this is or to sabotage it. Because here's the Four of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Wands and the Ace of Cups. You have something very beautiful that's being manifested, and someone realizes now that they have no choice but to release you. The timeline has collapsed. I've been seeing bridges falling and burning a lot, and I feel like that really does just symbolize like a timeline has completely collapsed. There's a portal that someone can no longer enter because the timeline has collapsed and you're no longer in the same type of energy. So you and this there's also like a hedge of protection around you where it's like you can't step out of this. I'm seeing it like a ring. You can't step out to go back towards this person and they can't come in. Something here, it has just been forbidden. It's forbidden. And the moon is here with the Five of Wands, with the Four of Cups. Somebody is, you know, dealing right now. The moon, it's not a secret, but someone is dealing with some extremely deep-rooted thoughts, feelings, and emotions related to the fact that they missed this opportunity. Someone cannot believe that they didn't actually see who you really were the whole time, and they missed out on this opportunity. You have a passionate new beginning coming, though. The Ace of Wands and the Nine of Wands, you've had to fight a very long time for this new beginning. And I feel like now with the Page of Cups here, as I was saying previously in the reading, I think that a lot of people collectively, because the illusions are not there, or you're coming out of the illusion, it's time for you to actually rest, because a lot of people have been stuck just constantly striving for something to the point where you have actually gotten very restless. You're very tired. It's because you were striving for something, but there were still a lot of hidden, you know, elements to your situation or opposing forces most likely, you know, spiritually that you couldn't see. Now that the confusion and the chaos and the conflict is clearing up, something is shifting. For some of you also, like the portal, it's a new year. This is we just came out of the year of the number 9, the snake. We're now in the year of the number 1. So something here is completely starting over. You know, there are very long cycles of karma that are finally over. Some of you, there was a person that has been attached to you through a very, very long cycle, maybe even past lifetimes. And I feel like that contract is over. In the reading I just did, the contract card came out. It's finally over. The Page of Cups is saying that you're completely open to something new with the Knight of Cups here. You're completely open to something new, and whatever you're open to now, it brings you the 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. It's new love. And I feel like also too, like there is a lot of growth when it comes even to your intuition, because before you may have been showing up as the Queen of Cups in the reverse. You were giving all of your energy to an energy vampire, and now you're somebody or something is coming in to completely replenish you energetically. You're finally getting a fresh start. This is like the whole theme of the readings today. You're being vindicated, you're being redeemed. Something in your life, I just heard reinstated as well. So I don't know what that's related to, but something for you perhaps is being reinstated. Some of you have a relationship though with someone, and it was difficult for you to get into a relationship with a person because there was always a monitoring energy, like an ex or someone in the background that was meddling and monitoring. This is someone that's been in the background for a long time, meddling and monitoring. Even though they walked away from you, they continue to meddle and monitor in your life here with the 10 of Wands to make things very difficult for you. And this is what's showing up again. I just turned the camera off and finished recording the reading before, but it's like restrictions and limitations, like someone, yeah, the King of Cups. See, this person was showing up in your life as the King of Cups, but you were the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So all of their emotional fulfillment was coming from you overgiving and overcompensating. 7 of Swords is in the reverse with the Sun in the reverse. See, the 7 of Swords in the reverse is saying that someone has been caught. You see the delusion, you see the destruction, you see the deception, and you realize now that no, this isn't your wish fulfillment. It's not your wish fulfillment to be with this person, because in order for you to be with whoever this is, you have to completely allow them to drain and deplete you. You have to overgive, you have to overcompensate, you have to share this person with something or someone else. This person comes to you to divide everything. They don't actually add and allow you to multiply. They want to take what you have, and you most likely will have to, like I said, share them with something or someone else. I feel like you're making, oh yeah, you're making the decision. Look at that, the 2 of Wands, the Lovers, the Empress, and the Chariot. You're gone, and they're still monitoring. There's a Page of Swords. They're still monitoring. This person right now is very desperate to figure out, well, what's happening next. Because what I sense is that whatever is happening now in this new cycle, this new timeline, this portal that you walk through, this quantum leap you've done, whatever spiritual access that they had to you before is no longer there. It's like all of their spiritual access to you has been revoked. It's not there. This person has always watched and monitored you so that they could ensure that the 6 of Pentacles was in the reverse, that there was no reciprocity. They watched you, but they never actually contributed anything to your life. But they also made sure that nobody else was able to add anything. But now you have the Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Cups with the 6 of Swords. This is causing just 10 of Swords. It's like devastating to this person that someone is coming in to take you into this cycle of having the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Someone is like, well, what do you mean? And this is a person right now who could be feeling as though they're ready to come towards you now, but the option is no longer available. They can't come to you anymore. Something new has come in, and whatever new is coming in is going to move at a very rapid rate. This person is forbidden now. They missed this chance. It cannot happen. It will not happen. Not for this particular person. I feel like the reason why this is happening also is because this person, they violated you. They spiritually violated you for a very long time. They watched, they monitored, they were meddling in your business. They thought that with control and manipulation and them siphoning and stealing your energy, all of those things. But this person, they ran from you. There was a fear of intimacy. They ran from you. And when you dealt with this person, you could have been in a bit of like a lack mindset. Now you shifted into a positive, abundant mindset. So you don't feel as though this person is your best option. The King of Cups, this person could be very emotionally intelligent and aware, but they also could be very emotionally manipulative as well. I feel like this person had you under the illusion that they actually liked you, they loved you, that they care for you. And you finally realized, like, no, they don't. So now that you shifted into this more abundant mindset, you have a person that's coming in that it's like your true soulmate, and it's unconditional love. They're gonna have like this crazy passion for you, but it's still going to allow you to stay grounded. I feel like whoever this person is before, it was a lot of passion, because it was a lot of passion and chemistry, but there was never like a commitment. There was never a commitment with this person. It was just insane chemistry and passion. You guys may have had the same interests, but this person was also very deceptive, and you were probably sharing them with something. You were not this person's priority. And now that you have had this mindset shift, and the stars are just aligning, you realize now that you deserve better than this. And because you realize that, I feel like you're going to receive that. Yeah, I just saw the love affair card, and this person is suffering in silence. This is someone who thought that they will always have you as some type of backup plan. Drowning. Yeah. But see, you were overextending yourself to this person, and when you block this person out, now you get to actually experience the beauty of your own feminine energy. This person right now is stressed out. They're worried. They could be facing legal issues, and they're stuck at a dead end, possibly with a family that they expected you to accept them being involved in, because they're most likely with someone. They've established a lot with someone that they have a family with. This person is feeling hopeless right now because whatever is happening in your life, it is hidden. This person feels like you're hiding everything from them, but you don't have a choice but to hide things from this person, because you know that they're on monitor. You know that this person is going to come in to try to sabotage anything that you have, especially whenever they feel as though you have a new soulmate. This person just wants to stay connected to you, and that's really unfair. I feel like Spirit is finally coming in saying enough is enough. Like, it's like Spirit has actually cut this cord permanently. The cord is no longer there. See, love is here. You have potential though. And see, look at that. The magnetic card is there in bridge. Some of you are about to start getting out more. You're going to become very magnetic. And it's because, look, this karmic cycle is over. The karmic cycle is over. With the moon here, you listen to your intuition. You kept having these really, really deep thoughts about something. Some of you have learned a lot about your own intuition, how to trust your intuition. You've been seeking some kind of just deeper wisdom or knowledge here. You're learning something new. And you have something so beautiful coming in. Look at that lightning, the man, serendipity, and birth. You have like the beginning of something so beautiful coming in with a new person. Here's dreams and woman. You and someone could really be having a lot of dreams about one another, but you have here fragmented. I feel like someone has even been trying to manipulate your dreams. Or this person could have had a dream about you, and when they have certain dreams about you, they start to try to, sabotage whatever they see manifesting in your life. This is the kind of person, like, they'll see you getting married or starting something new, and all of a sudden they try to come back into your life because they see you evolving and going into the next phase. But because you've actually healed something within yourself, and once you heal, you start to release the past, and the past has no choice but to release you, because that version of you, you don't belong in that timeline. You don't. That's not your. It's not. Your place. Those aren't your people anymore. Somebody never ever thought that you would get out of this back and forth cycle with them. I feel like you also have done a really good job at beating somebody at their own game. I feel like someone was under the impression that because when they met you and you were the Queen of Cups in the reverse, maybe a little naive or gullible, to be honest, and believing in this fairy tale illusion that they sold you for so long, they never ever thought that you were going to actually become like this divine feminine or masculine energy. And even if they saw the potential there, they honestly thought that they were going to have access to you to enjoy that. But no, this person has been completely cut out, and you have someone or something new that is manifesting for you, and it's totally aligned. This person isn't aligned with you. They don't add value to your life. Like I said, you can't really co-create and multiply with this person because they're bound to some other situation, and that's the reason why they want you bound. This person, yeah, it's a lot of restrictions. They could have tried to actually perform like binding magic or spells on you even. But we know like that kind of stuff only works if your vibration is low enough for it to stick to you. So if you're not in the poverty or limited thinking and mindset to be bound and stuck, then this won't work on you anymore. Five of Cups is here. Yeah, I feel like this person wanted you to always focus on the negative. King of Pentacles here, Five of Pentacles with the Judgment card and the Eight of Cups. This person was hoping that if you focused enough on the negative, that you would eventually just give up, and you would be their third party, or you would let them come back into your life. You will continue to allow them access to you even though they're not adding any value to you. But they were shocked to find that with the Queen of Swords here, you started actually investing in yourself. You became much more discerning. You improve your overall judgment. You started to judge this person's character without the illusions, and you recognize that this person is juggling. They only come towards you when they're in the Nine of Swords. When something in their life is going on, they come to you for you to relieve their stress and their pressure. But this person is completely bound to another situation. So as long as you are dealing with the person, this is so simple, y'all. It's simple math. If you are dealing with a person and they are bound to a situation, then that means that you are also bound. If they can't go anywhere because they like, if you're trying to move and this person can't do anything, then you also are bound. I feel like you guys are finally recognizing, some of you, that if you're a free-spirited person, you need to also be with a free-spirited person like yourself. This person, they could have a lot of things, but what they don't have is like a actual ability to come in to, like I said, just they don't add to you what you need. It's that's, I don't know, because I can see this a lot. Like for some of you, this person, they may have plenty of money, but they also have a family. They also have a lot of responsibilities. For some of you, you're dealing with a person and they don't have much to offer at all, which is still you creating or accepting a situation where a person, their limitations are limiting you. This is just you finally recognizing, for many of you, that you've been dealing with a familiar spirit of lack and limitation that has been coming through your partners. And you're finally choosing to release it so that you can go towards a person that you're equally yoked with, someone that you have movement with. The Lovers, the Empress, and the Chariot, this is saying that there's someone coming in with the Two of Wands. They make decisions, they set intentions, they set goals, they make decisions that allow the two of you to co-create and move forward. There are no restrictions or limitations. This is the end of this, I don't know, just seeing the potential in a person and allowing them to be your biggest project. As long as you're pouring into them as your project, then you're not really pouring into yourself. I feel like now, if you let this go, people will come in and they will pour into you. People, if someone is going to be in your energy, they should be actually adding to it. They shouldn't be causing a split in your energy to make you stuck and stagnant. So some of you now, you're beginning to change your overall image. You're going to start getting out more. You're getting more truth and clarity about yourself and other things. This cycle that you've been in, going around and around, that has to end, because it has done nothing but led to a lot of disappointment. So if you put an end to the past and this old version of yourself, then you can finally experience happiness. Someone out here is hopeless and in despair. They're stressed out about something related to their family, their finances, their children, or whatever this is, and they don't have much to offer. Some of you, there's a lot of people in your energy like this, and Spirit is saying for you to just understand that you can birth like a whole new cycle and new ideas and opportunities, that something that is really aligned with you is going to come in when you least expect it. It's very serendipitous. Just go out more, but get out of this cycle of feeling like you have to, like you owe something to people. You don't have to overextend yourself. There's nothing more for you to say for people who come in and they drain your feminine or masculine energy. Whatever divine energy that you have, nobody should be able to access that and drain it from you. And when you get grounded in that way, you'll receive unconditional love. Honestly, just when you start to unconditionally love yourself and you have a more positive mindset that's not rooted in lack or scarcity. So this is about just having boundaries. Somebody is just really hitting rock bottom, like hitting a dead end with their family, their finances. Someone has a legal situation going on, whatever that may be. And they're trying to get established, but they're having a very difficult time. This feels like a different energy. Some of you are dealing with a person that is very established, but they're stuck somewhere. Some of you are dealing with someone, they're having a lot of problems with getting established, which means that they still are stuck. Any person that's stuck, you don't need to be attached to them, not if you want to move forward. And I'm not saying that you can't love a person or help them, but there's just, some of you, you've been in a cycle of just overextending. And I feel like this is a season for you to be grounded and stable and only accept the best. Do not settle for less. So, let's see. Is there anything else? I think that that's it, honestly. I do see a very beautiful connection coming in, though. Some of you, your spiritual gifts are getting really strong. It's just your discernment is finally improving. The love that you've been waiting on is coming in. It's definitely being manifested. Somebody's going to come in. I'm telling you, they're going to finally just fill up your cup. They really are. But I'm going to leave it there. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Information to book a personal is below. And remember to always go within so that you never go without. Bye.